I got to play you this tape. Stuttering John went up to Harlem yesterday to the Mike Tyson thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tyson had this big press conference. Stuttering John didn't dare open his mouth. He said
he didn't answer any questions.
They didn't know who. He couldn't ask any questions. It wasn't like really a press conference.
Oh, okay.
But there was so many angry black people there. When they saw that white skin of his, they were going nuts.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Did he have that on tape?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Because everything was about the white man. We got all this stuff like, white man can't tell us who our heroes are, and they all love Joey Buttafuoco. Why can't we love Mike Tyson?
Oh, boy.
Like the white people love Joey Buttafuoco.
Yeah, they've been holding rallies. Joey got a big welcome home.
Yeah.
I remember.
He's a real hero.
Parade.
Yeah. It's just all this convoluted logic about the white man and how the white man is screwing with him. It's really cool.
Oh, come on, Howard. You're making
you're
making a big deal out of nothing.
Did you almost get your ass kicked?
It was one of the scariest moments of my life from being here.
Were you the only white guy there?
It was me and Grillo, the only two white guys in a sea of black people. And
are you just afraid because you're in a sea of black people?
I'm afraid because when I got there and I'm walking in, I have the camera. There's people behind me going, "Get that camera out of my face! Get that camera out of here! Get what are you crackers doing over here?" And it was just like, oh man.
Wait. Let's take a break and then I'll play the tape. You got to hear this.
And then all right, wait.
All right, wait till we get back. Okay. What happened, Fred?
Okay.
Commit. Do it. Yeah.
We'll return to the Howard Stern Show.
What?
We wait till we come out of commercials?
Yeah.
Here's Howard.
Oh, man.
You blew your nose?
Yeah.
You got a big snot hanging out.
You gotta clean up.
Oh, man. Oh.
What's wrong with you?
Come on, what the hell is wrong with me? I'm blowing my nose.
Microbes. There was a big, let me see something.
Microbes.
Oh, you're a pig.
Is it gone? Is it gone? Anyway. Ask Gary about his snot box.
You got a snot box, Gary?
No, I was teasing John about something I did when I was about 18 years old.
18, I think a little bit older, Gary. I think about 24, 25.
What did you do?
Oh, this is crazy.
Come on, Joe.
What did he do, John?
He has a snot. He saved his snot in a box. He would wipe his snot in a box. Yes, you did.
I didn't
save my
booger
snot.
box.
Crazy.
Gary.
You did, didn't you?
No,
I've heard this story, too.
No. I picked my nose once and I wiped it on a box.
Yeah.
So the girl I was dating, she said it was my snocks instead of a box. So I didn't have a box that I saved it on. I wiped it on this box once.
She said you always wiped it on that box.
All right. Hey, Billy, a lot of faxes coming in about you.
Yeah?
Billy may not be the biggest, no pun intended, humanitarian, and he wouldn't last a day in the mob, but he was right. Billy had to look out for number one, Billy. Sure, he could have walked out with John, Norma Ray Kay, but then he might have been small time, yuck for the rest of his life. You should really leave Billy alone. He's a funny little man, and you don't want him cracking up like that other midget, David Rappaport, and taking you and Robin with him into a tiny little grave. Billy, be strong. In show business, you have to step on people. And because you are size impaired, you can only do it if they're down. Ooh.
So insightful.
Your pal, Gary T. P.S. It's pretty amazing that the Stern Show has successfully boycotted a certain product without even mentioning its name. I, for one, have stopped. I figured it out and stopped buying it. I used to have 2 or 3 a day. Son, Dan Foreman. All right. Well, don't boycott yet, even though a lot of people have already begun the boycott.
Well, we can't help what people are doing on their own.
Right. So, all right. So we sent Stuttering John up to Harlem to cover this Mike Tyson
the second
thing.
coming of Christ.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people in Harlem.
Oh, the stupid. And I got to say, I am here on the stupid because, like an idiot, I didn't realize what hat I had on, and I had it backwards.
What was it?
It was like a police academy hat.
Yeah.
And during the during the white man's being the idiots, so they started mentioning how the cops are bad.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting with this stupid cop hat on, the only white guy in this crowd.
Did you take it off?
I went to take it off, and I said, well, if I do that, then they're going to think I'm hiding something. So I just
all eyes were on you, huh?
They didn't know what to do.
So there was no opportunity to really talk to Mike Tyson because
I could have yelled. The problem was if I would have yelled one question, I would have to yell like 7 or 8 times before Tyson could hear. But by that time, the whole crowd would have heard.
And up on the stage, people were screaming about the white man.
Howard, I mean...
It probably was in your best judgment just to keep your mouth shut.
Yes, I really, I got balls, but I'm not like suicidal.
Yeah, right.
I would have been killed.
Right.
But then again, that would have been interesting.
That would have been funny if you got it on tape. Like all the people were screaming Salam Aleichem.
Hey, Whitey,
Hey, Whitey. Salam Aleichem. Yeah. You hear that, you head for the hills.
Howard, put it this way, Jordan, during one of the speeches, the lady goes to me, this black woman behind me goes, "Why aren't you clapping?" So I just said, "Okay, I started clapping."
Really? They were watching you?
Yeah.
Wow. You're not allowed to not clap.
Were there other reporter types there?
Yeah, because when I got in there, one of the guys I know, he was in the front. Then he goes, "John, don't do it. Don't ask anything. What are you nuts?"
Most of the news organizations, though, send over their black reporter, right?
No.
They were white?
Yeah.
A lot of times on the news when there's a black story.
It's a black story gets black coverage.
Yeah, they had a Jewish story the other day. They had that guy Minton on ABC, in the local news. What's his name? Bill Minton? Tim Minton. Is he Jewish? Does he look like a Jewish guy?
The Jewish guy.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, because I see like a lot of times on NBC they send that guy Don Williams. You know that big black guy and he talks like this? Or him or Pablo Guzman. They send them over to all the black stories.
And Pablo covers all the gang stories.
Yeah, gangs and stuff.
Hispanic stories.
But they have one of everything because they send the Asian woman down to Chinatown for like the Chinatown mob killing.
Yeah, Yang. I saw her on TV last night. Yeah, they have one NG, her name is.
Yeah, Miss Ng.
Ng.
Most of the crews were propped up on vans, though, so they were above.
I'm surprised no one beat up the crews.
I'm really surprised there wasn't a riot because at one point when Tyson hadn't come on yet, they all started yelling, "Come on, we're hot, we're hot!"
All right, listen to this. So this is up on stage, right?
Right. This is a guy. John didn't know who any of these people were. It was a lot of ministers and stuff. And this guy's screaming about the white media.
Okay. Uh-oh. And you're standing there with a microphone and a police hat on. Dope.
This is not a friendly crowd.
When the white media says that Mike Tyson is a bad man, when the white media says that he's a thug, when the white media says that he is bad for sport, we got to ask ourselves the question, what did they say about Malcolm X? What did they say about Muhammad Ali? They said they would rather the mafia control boxing than Muhammad Ali and the Muslims. Right. So we don't give 2 cents about what the press says about somebody in our community.
Oh, I would have gotten right out of there.
But wait a second. When did Mike Tyson become Malcolm X?
I don't know.
Yesterday.
The guy's a total meathead. And he raped a black woman.
At his greatest moment, he was a guy who took a couple of punches to the head.
So I said it would have fit a lot better if he'd raped a white woman. Would have been much better.
Yeah, that was a political act.
Yeah, exactly. The only cog in the wheel is that there's this black woman whose life is completely ruined.
So we don't even talk about probably what Mike did.
Yeah.
God forgives. We must forgive Mike.
Right. That's the whole big thing up there.
Assalamu alaikum. Because they've been wrong more often than they've been right. Is that right or wrong?
All right, now the next guy.
Mike Tyson was too stupid to rape the right color. Whoops. That would have been.
You think they've now instructed?
Thank God there were a couple of women who stood up and said, "I'm not going to allow a parade for this Mike Tyson up in my Harlem," because it was so encouraging. But then you got the kook factor out there that just forgives any kind of criminal act. And he served his time. He paid his debt, but you don't have to have a hero's welcome for the guy.
Yeah, what is the parade about?
Yeah, I'm not saying the guy didn't do his time. The guy did his time.
Because he's a black entrepreneur. That's what I'm saying.
He's a guy who can beat up people.
I heard a black guy on the sports radio show this morning saying that he was at the rally yesterday and he could tell by being there that Mike Tyson is rehabilitated and he's on the right road.
Oh,
just by standing in that audience, you could tell.
He knew. So he knew Marion Barry would be a good mayor.
Well, it's the same, it sounds like the same kind of rhetoric that got Marion Barry elected in Washington.
Yeah, the white media is out to get everyone. The white media attacks just about anybody.
Or that whole attitude that white people can't tell us who to vote for, white people can't tell us who our heroes are.
Right. Yeah, well, that's a great hero. You got your hero.
That doesn't mean you have to go and accept every bad person.
Right.
Well, that's a great lead into the next clip. They talk about...
Yeah, we're going to show you. We're going to admire rapists.
A rapist.
But
a rapist. I'm a rapist.
You know what it is? How when I was there, it's white against black. That's how it is. It's just like
this country is getting split down the middle in a war.
I don't see how we're ever going to be able to get along. It happens.
Did you tell people your name was Melendez, that you're Spanish?
No, but I had my gold cross hanging out.
That ain't going to help you.
What's that going to do? They're not vampires.
What are they, vampires? They won't bite you on the neck. Blackula. Come here, we're going to bite you. All right, so who's next?
Well... They say that since the white community has a hero who's a felon, it's okay that the black community has one.
And I'm saying to the brothers and sisters,
ladies, kids,
that the white people in Long Island can proclaim that rapists go by the few code as their heroes.
That's great logic.
Really, man.
Even OJ's confused.
Yeah, Joe Buttafuoco's a real hero out on Long Island. You have people shooting at him. Yes, white people are stupid. We'll be stupid, too. Would you,
it's a working plan.
Yeah, nobody puts people... When they have parades for Joey Buttafuoco...
I'm sure a bunch of ministers showed up to welcome Joey home.
Yeah, a lot of white ministers were there. Crap, I just spilled water all into the electronic equipment. Probably electrocute the place. Too late.
Go up in smoke now.
Yeah. Salam alaikum, my ass. Look at this.
Goodbye, white media.
Yeah, here goes the white media. Up in
white
smoke.
Media is burning up. The white media electrocuted.
You need help?
I don't know why I'm near equipment. No, I just
insist on working it.
And I lost this.
What's that?
There's an article I want to read on the air.
Oh, boy.
Anyway. That's pretty good logic about Joey Buttafuoco.
Mike Tyson as our hero. Not only is he a champion, he is the universal franchise. When Mike Tyson fights, not only do black people make money, but those racist white people make money.
Yeah. Oh, man, I would have gotten the hell right out of there. And then the woman goes, why aren't you clapping?
Yeah. Why aren't you clapping?
Yeah, all right. No problem. Like a seal. She should have thrown you a fish. I'm not clapping because I don't feel white people are all like that.
It don't matter. You clap. Ow.
A lot of anger.
Better clap.
That ain't going to get anybody out of the ghetto, all that anger.
You best clap. I knock you out. Ow.
What's the next clip?
Okay, so what happens now?
What an exciting day.
On this big day of unity in the black community, Mike Tyson's late.
Yeah.
So everyone starts booing. Starts yelling at one of the ministers. They all start booing the minister.
Professor Hetty Fox is about to join us, founder and executive director of the...
Nobody wants to hear from Professor Hilly Fox.
Right.
Professor, all these professors.
They had, I swear,
Professor Periwinkle is here. I like everyone's a professor and a minister.
Got a title.
A professor. Everybody's professor.
Everybody's the honorable something.
Yeah, right.
there was about 25 speakers, and like with names like Abdul Salam Alaikum and Lead him.
Yeah, and then...
I don't want him. Where's our felon?
And then Mike Tyson is up there, and he got nothing to say.
No.
He don't want to talk.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The funniest thing about Tyson's speech is he said...
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mike Tyson. Here I am. I won the parade.
Tyson names the 5 boroughs like that have supported him, but he can only name 4.
Really? Oh, I can't wait to hear that.
Research Energy Foundation.
Let's hear from Professor Fox. Hilly Fox. And they're booing him because they don't want him.
They want Tyson.
Right.
They don't want
yelling.
Hilly Fox.
Yeah.
They start yelling for Tyson.
The poor professor.
Like it's his fault.
Yeah. My brothers and sisters, we must calm ourselves down.
The professor didn't wape anybody.
Hey, Professor, who did you
Let's
wape?
just make the professor and all those ministers think maybe we did the wrong thing.
Yeah, right.
Maybe we don't know what we're talking about.
Hey, Professor, you didn't wape anyone. We don't want to see you.
Well, the rally's here.
What? Now?
They were yelling, "We want Tyson," so he's going, "So do we."
Oh, I thought that was an African chant. So do we. So do we.
You thought it was a word?
So do we. You got to really yell out some sort of slogan in order to calm everyone down.
You got to sing.
Yeah, that way they're afraid to boo.
The bird call.
No, they're booing. He's yelling, and then he says Mike is on 135th Street.
Right. We're here.
They're on the way. We can't make him come any faster than he comes. When he gets here, he's on immediately.
Then when he gets there, they go, Mike's here, but he'll be out in 5 minutes. Half an hour later, he comes out.
Oh, boy.
And it's like
Sounds like a
100
book
degrees.
signing with
So
Robin.
Mike really cares about all you sweltering in the heat.
Yeah.
He's in an air-conditioned car taking his time.
Now you see what happens when you're late? People get angry.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, there you go. It's a lesson. Quiz
I
is a
certainly
lesson.
never held anybody up for a half hour.
Oh. You held me up. I waited for your first book signing. All right, where were we?
Now one of the leaders talks about what the white man has done to Michael Jackson and OJ.
Oh, good. I've been waiting to hear a lot of this stuff.
Yeah,
Every black man under the sun is under attack. You can't be good enough for white folks. Michael Jackson was the best Negro you ever could be. He even bleached his skin white. But Michael Jackson today is under attack. Is that right?
Now, he didn't do anything.
No.
To cause an attack.
Every black man's under attack. Well, I can name a lot of black guys. Branford Marsalis isn't under attack.
On top of that, he's putting them down.
I know.
But the point is, they act as if Michael didn't do anything. Michael was getting carte blanche everywhere he went until some problems cropped up. It wasn't like he was doing nothing and everybody started attacking him.
Well, a white man glued down Rodney King's gas pedal.
Do you hear that woman?
A logical argument.
If you go back a little bit, as this guy's talking, there's a woman standing next to John yelling, "That's right, that's right."
Yeah. It's illogical arguments. There's crazy people up there.
And there's people, supposedly learned people, professors and ministers, who are exhorting them to have this kind of anger and to continue to have these wacky feelings.
What's he professor of?
I don't know. But now you can understand the defense of O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. It's a wacky defense.
Michael Jackson today is under attack. Is that right or wrong? What about our brother O.J.? O.J. the Jew.
Our brother O.J. the Jews. Oh my God!
I don't know that O.J.'s going to come to visit you.
I told you there's a weird thing going on, like relating to criminals, like taking criminal.
If they're black, they're innocent.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Well, that's why these communities are falling apart, because they keep the criminals inside. The criminals prey on them.
And then they scream about the police don't protect them.
And the police come in to try to break everything up, and they say, no, you're hitting our innocent children.
Right.
So we have a big mess.
He forgot he was black, didn't he? But yet they didn't forget he was black. And what I respect about Don King, what I respect about Mike Tyson, is that they recognize that they're black men living in a white man's world, but we are working hard to rise the black man up to where he belongs, not at the bottom or in the back, but in the front. We are the original people, kings and queens of civilization. Stand up, black man, black woman, be proud of who and what you are. You have done beautiful today.
Even after you have been raped.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
What about Desiree Washington?
Yeah,
you wouldn't care about her? What's
black
up?
woman,
I
be
would say
proud.
the one black woman next to me, like, I think she had, like, I think it hit her right in the head at that moment. She was like, she goes, yeah, why do we let all these criminals back into the society? They only do it again anyway. I was like, I think it just hit her right there.
There might be some of this was wrong.
You know who stood up for Mike Tyson? They said that they sent a fax and everything. Maya Angelou.
Oh yeah.
She's like behind him.
That's good. She's a great woman. She's a real great woman. She should write more poetry that nobody understands.
Suddenly the Pulitzer seems worthless.
Yeah.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Did that happen?
Did Maya Angelou get the Pulitzer, or was it Toni Morrison?
I thought she got it.
I liked it better when black people were Catholic.
What?
You know, when they used to go to church and stuff. Now they're into this Muslim thing. Yeah. They were more under control.
Hey, well, if you had ended segregation sooner, maybe that would.
That's right. I don't like all this whole Muslim
You had a
thing.
religion telling you were a king and a queen. And
I go to that one.
I'd go to that one.
Yeah, me too. That's like the Jews. They keep hearing they're the chosen people, so they keep going back to temple. Okay.
The only place you can hear that.
Yeah, where else do you hear that? What?
You should rewind this a little bit. This is the best one of them all, Howard. This is the last one. This is the best one.
Is this Professor Periwinkle?
I don't know who this is, but this is, they're explaining that what Mike Tyson did wasn't so bad compared to some other people who were
okay.
You got to hear this one.
All right. This is a good logic.
Do you all remember
Pretzel logic.
It really is.
the lady who drove her two children in the river down in South Carolina? Mike Tyson didn't do that.
Where's her parade?
I guess there's no black people beating their children.
She's got a whole community asking for the death penalty for her.
Yeah. He's throwing a parade.
Do y'all remember the man who dropped the bomb in Oklahoma City? Mike Tyson didn't do that.
Oh.
Do y'all remember Jeffrey Dahmer, who ate the people and put them in the refrigerator?
Yeah, but now you can have a black guy eat a few people.
Who's having parade?
What's the point?
Wait, we're getting to it. We're getting to it. Give the man a chance. He deserves his day.
Mike Tyson didn't do that. Yeah,
I could write a speech like
There's
this.
this one guy that
We heard about it. I like the audience better than the guy talking. You're like, yeah, I heard about it.
No, but there's one guy, every time, the guy's in a rhythm, he goes, da-da-da-da-da, he goes, we heard about it.
Right.
Da-da-da-da-da,
Yeah.
we heard
Who is
about
that
it.
guy?
Da-da-da-da,
I want to get him on the show. Every time I say something, I want to hear, we heard about it.
Do that. Yes, they tell us we cannot have our brothers and sisters come on. And we say to them,
They, those people. If we say to them, we want Mike Tyson, we can't have a little parade.
We heard about it.
All right.
But now I'm supposed to like Mike Tyson because he didn't drive his kids into a river.
Yeah. He doesn't have any kids. How do we know he won't drive them into a river?
we want our brothers and sisters to come home. That's right. Because home is all you got.
There's a whole conversation going on there. That's right.
I heard you.
If Mike Tyson was a broke rapist, they wouldn't be welcoming him anywhere.
Bill, you're in charge of being an old black guy who just keeps going, we heard about it every time I say this.
I heard about it.
Right.
I heard it.
Is that it? I wish there was more.
Yeah, that's it.
There's going to be more.
Wasn't that enough?
I heard you.
Meanwhile, I was going to send Gay Rich to the gay parade,
Yeah.
but it was Gay Rich's idea.
Yeah.
Gay Rich goes, I want to cover the gay parade. Write me some questions. I'm going to go ask people.
Wonderful.
And he was bugging everybody, wanted to go cover the gay parade.
They kept telling me.
He kept telling you. Now, all of a sudden, he comes in, I'm not covering the gay parade.
Why?
I'm scared.
Well, I will if you want.
You want to cover it? You cover it. What's his deal?
I don't understand.
What's he afraid of?
Is he here?
Yeah, he's here.
Come on in, Rich.
He's so gay.
They got to me.
It's like if I was blocking that crowd, I wouldn't have been scared. You know?
Right. Uh-oh, there's Gay Rich's theme music. Gentle Gay Rich music. What happened? You were bugging everyone. You wanted to, we give you an assignment, and then you back out.
No, I appreciate that. And, I really do feel, I have mixed feelings about the whole thing because I do understand, that it was supposed to be a really cool thing and everything. It's just that, I was telling Michael that it's just going, everything, is getting out of hand with everybody besides you guys. When I go out and stuff, it's just getting so insane. And I was like, oh, my God, well...
Want me to cradle you or something? Is that what you...
I
don't know. He's got a whole thing going on.
We're caught up in the insaneness that is his life.
Yeah. We're caught up in the insanity that is Gay Rich's life.
He's talking like a valley girl.
I know.
I think I need a
You're such a girl. You really are a girl.
I need a oh, thanks, Gary.
Why don't you grease up and relax? Find yourself a boyfriend.
What is he saying?
What is he saying?
He told me last night that he thinks he's going to be ostracized from the gay community because of
I don't think so. Ralph drove Gay Rich down to Ralph's gym.
Yeah.
There was a lineup of gay guys waiting to date Gay Rich. I don't think anyone ostracized you.
You're too cute to ostracize.
No.
This guy comes up to Ralph and goes, is that your boyfriend? And Ralph goes, no, I'm straight. That's a friend of mine. He goes, is he unattached? He goes, yes. I don't know. Oh. Give him my number. Well, yeah.
Circle like sharks.
Yeah, they circle like sharks.
We did see some dreamy guys when we were driving down.
Delicious.
I'm thinking of getting my hair bleached like Ralph.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it look cute.
Yeah, I think it'd look better on you than Ralph.
Yeah, I think you could actually pull it off.
Well, I
Pardon
do
the
give
pun.
to my public.
So you won't go to the gay parade because you're uptight?
Afraid of a backlash?
Well, yeah.
I don't think Gay Rich. No offense.
No.
I don't think that many gay people are concentrating on you.
Well, you'd be surprised, Howard.
Really?
You'd really be surprised. I would never think about it.
Why is it that I don't feel I'm famous? And yet anyone who I come peripherally is like my cousin Richie, who lives down in Florida.
Uh-huh. He's famous.
He's screaming about his fame, and he can't take it anymore. This guy's my cousin.
He runs a health food.
He runs a health food store and he's like, I'm now famous, and I have to deal with certain issues. Everyone knows me. And Gay Rich is like, the whole gay community is in a debate over me. I go, no, they're not.
The whole world's watching.
Yeah, the whole world's watching.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Only in your mind the world is watching. You only want the world to be watching.
No, I really don't want them to at all. I really
and
don't
everybody's hostile to you for being on this show? Is that what you're saying?
Rich, I come in contact with lots of gay people.
Yeah.
I really do.
Uh-huh.
I meet gay people all the time, and no one's that involved.
No, you don't.
Get a grip on reality.
He's claiming he goes to parties and
And you
they'll
probably
give
run
him
around
dirty
screaming,
looks and they hate him and
Yeah, well.
No, Robin, I'm not doing that. That's what you do, and you run around.
I say I'm Gay Rich from the home.
Yeah, I mean, if you just said, hi, my name is Richard, I don't think anybody would know.
I definitely don't introduce myself.
I'm Gay Rich of the Howard Stern Show, the controversial show that some accuse of being anti-gay.
Excuse me, I definitely do not introduce myself as anything but Richard. Definitely not. And
Richard. Yeah, and then they go, what do you do? I'm an intern on the Howard Stern Show.
Wrong.
My butt is a fiesta.
Oh, my God.
Right? Oh.
I could assure you I do not say that,
But the point is that I think if you had gone to the gay parade and covered the gay parade as a reporter, I don't think anybody would have cared or known the difference.
Well, see, what I'm thinking is that...
But don't go. Do me a favor. I'll send
John. You won't do the job with a...
Right. There won't be there won't be a lift in your feet. There won't be a light in your eyes.
Knowing Jackie is the way I do, I would think it would be safe to assume that it would be like asking people about hot butt play and all these crazy
No, but
things.
you don't know what we would have asked about.
Well, I'm safely...
Although hot butt play probably would have been among the topics.
We're going to give John the same question.
Hot butt play. Excuse me. I'm here covering the gay parade. Are you into hot butt play?
I can't stand that there's even that expression.
Yeah.
You didn't know it.
Hot butt play.
I think that's a first.
It strangely turns you on, doesn't it, Jackie?
Yeah, Jackie, homophobe.
All right, I admit it finally. Well, there's probably a lot.
You're not going to write different questions for John than you would have for Gay Rich.
No, we would sort of written some questions.
Well, the point is, Robin, that coming from John is different than if it's coming from me because, unfortunately, people in that community expect more from me than they would John. And
but you're not going to goof on anybody. You're going to ask questions.
Well, hot butt play is a goofy.
No, you wrote that question.
No, I definitely thought of that question, but I'm thinking that there's stuff along those lines.
Well, you know what? Do me a favor. Don't go. But don't volunteer and drive everyone crazy.
No,
and come up with an idea and then all of a sudden back out the day before the parade.
I definitely meant no harm, and I do apologize, because I really, like I said, meant no harm, and I really...
Okay. All right, very good.
And I really meant no harm.
Okay, now I'm going to hear for 2 weeks how he meant no harm. Now, we don't think he meant any harm. Don't worry.
Friday's going to call in. I changed my mind.
You know what? If it's not going to be about hot butt play, I will go cover the gay parade.
Well, okay, let me see the questions. And I'll see if I feel like asking them.
No, I did so want to cover it.
Network.
I would have met a lot of dreamy guys.
Delicious men.
We had real easy questions for him to ask. One of them was, I remember one of them was, what's the 7 largest things you've taken out of your seat this month?
What's Michael like?
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't like that question? Excuse me, can I ask you a question? Hot butt play. All right, I got to take a break. When we come back, let's do the news.
All room can
Yeah, hot butt play.
What is hot butt play? I don't want...
Yeah, Fred, like you don't know.
I
got to act like I don't know.
It's still there, that hot butt play.
I got a subscription to that.
Excuse me, are you into hot butt play?
Who isn't?
We got to ask...
Well, I think you can imagine.
Or has he had it lately?
He's not into butt stuff.
That's what they all say, but whenever I turn on this channel 35,
everyone's into butt
it is
stuff
on my cable,
yeah.
That's all I see.
Every gay guy we've ever had on the show goes, I'm not into buttock stuff. Like we had Mr. Blackwell on.
Oh,
now there's a guy I would have thought was into buttock stuff, hardcore.
Sure.
I would never do that. I'm only into oral.
And the same thing with Mark Harris.
Yeah.
He says the same
Oh,
thing.
no, I don't. And you know.
It can't be all pictures.
Right. Yeah, but it's not even just saying they're pictures. It's saying they don't go near buttocks. Hey, Gay Rich, come in here and explain this.
Open up, so to speak.
I mean, it gets pretty boring just, having oral sex.
Yeah, new frontiers.
The bad place.
Rich, why is it every gay guy claims he's not into butt stuff?
Well, I think they're afraid to admit it and stuff.
Right.
A healthy relationship is both, Howard.
No, I know it's both. But why, even you go, I never do that. But meanwhile, I know you do.
I say a healthy relationship is both, but remember I admitted that with the guy that you met at Robin's party and stuff that
You did get into that. Did
some crazy stuff.
Some hot butt
So you
play.
think it's crazy too?
Yeah. Oh, I don't think if you're gay or straight, you don't know that's not crazy. Cool. But why is everyone not admitting that? Because of the AIDS crisis?
No, I don't know why they're not admitting it. I mean, as long as they're being safe about it, I would think that everybody would.
But even you yourself tried to cover up and say, "I'm not into that." I know you're into it.
Well, I mean, I guess it's just a personal thing, but I'm.
I mean, you're so girly. I know you catch. I know you do. I mean, there's no shame in it.
Yogi Berra, right?
Right. He's a top catch. He's
like
Thurman Munson. Yeah. You don't miss a pitch.
A healthy relationship is both. But let me ask this question to you.
Right.
When
like a mantra he repeats that. A healthy relationship is both.
Yes.
Stitching time saves 9.
Strike while the iron is hot.
Early bird catches the worm.
Empty can rattles the loudest.
I was pulling around the dial this weekend when I got home, and that's all I saw. But, you know,
Yeah, right.
up and down, up and down.
Rich.
But everybody's not into that.
You're into buttocks, right?
Well, I mean, you have to admit, whenever you were being orally satisfied by a woman, has she ever...
Right, do you want more?
Ventured... Well, no, has she
all right,
ever
you know what, maybe this
no,
is too
we
graphic.
don't want to ask
yeah,
that
I mean, you know.
in the air, later in the office.
I'm sorry, but, like, I mean, you know, it feels good.
Of course, but you always were the first one to say you didn't do that.
No, I wasn't. I totally admitted to doing it from the very first interview.
No, you said that you were
I
only
did.
into oral.
No, I definitely did not.
And to me, butts are great, no teeth.
Gary was just having me out there explaining what hot butt play was.
No, we don't want to know. I mean, we do want to know, but
No, I understand.
want to know.
I
I have a lot of kids listening. Families sit around the radio and listen to this show. No, but every gay guy is like so uptight to admit that they're into buttocks, and you know they're into. What is it?
Definitely.
That's the lure.
Okay, so there's a gay guy on the phone,
Right.
and he's upset with Rich because he says he's upset that Rich is the spokesperson for all gays.
No, he's not.
And I said, well, what?
That's like saying Robin's the spokesperson for all blacks.
Why did I get...
I'm the spokesperson for all good-looking white guys.
Right.
How come you're not a spokesperson for something? You're just a guy. Fred's just a guy. Jackie's just a guy. But any minority who appears anywhere becomes a spokesperson.
Why am I not a spokesperson for good-looking white guys?
So I said, no.
They don't want you.
All right.
I said, Rich is
really handsome white people.
I said, Rich is just a gay guy who happens to be on our show. And he goes, well, I said, what's your beef with him? And he goes, well, not all gay guys are so effective. But wait till you hear how effective this guy is.
I don't think they can hear it anymore.
I hear about these people all the time.
See?
What do you want to say?
And now Gay Rich will be affected all day from this.
Yeah, he's going to be very upset.
Yeah,
His
right.
community is this guy.
Yeah.
Crying naked in a corner.
He just wants to get on the air.
Welcome to Butt.
Right, dude? Hey, Captain Fanny, you there?
Hold on, Howard. I'm not saying that being affected is bad or anything. I'm just saying that the point of Gay Rich demonstrating or acting out his homosexual attitude is not. It's just not how all gay people are. And I'm not saying that Gay Rich is a spokesperson. I'm just saying that Gay Rich paints a picture of a gay person as a very affected kind of...
No, Gay Rich is being Gay Rich.
He's rich.
Yeah, well, I understand that, but then why don't you just call him Rich instead of Gay Rich?
Because everyone has to be identified by me as what they are. He is Gay Rich.
And like Stuttering John.
And I'm good-looking Howard. And Freddie's Nutty Fred.
I don't understand why everybody has such a problem. Like, am I speaking for you? Do you feel that I'm speaking for you? Do I express your opinions and all that? I mean, I'm speaking for myself, and I'm happy and I'm
Jay
proud.
Rich used to having these arguments all day with his stupid friends.
Well, number one, I don't think gay people...
They just want to get you... They're jealous.
No, I don't think gay
this
people...
This guy's jealous. He wishes he could be Gay Rich.
He's riding on my 15 minutes.
Right.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that why do you have to, like, assert yourself to be, like, so effeminate?
What are you talking about? I'm being who I am. I'm not trying to be something that I'm not.
He can't help it.
Wait.
Yes, he could. He can help this a little bit.
We all know people who are gayer than I am and who are straighter than I am. And, I mean, if you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at anyone, right? If you can't have a sense of humor...
I'm laughing at you.
I'm saying that being gay, why do you have to use being gay as everything you are? Why can't you just concentrate on being a person?
Oh, you're so silly. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Not even
that is ridiculous.
I'm over him.
All right. See how stupid these people are?
You can't have fun anymore.
So you could go cover the gay parade, but don't. Do me a favor, don't. I'd rather you didn't.
It's
You could
you
have.
too much
You allow
insanity.
idiots like that to influence
Can
you.
I ask you a question?
What?
Have you ever met anyone gayer than Rich?
No.
I haven't either.
I have gay family members who are very gay. Gay, totally gay from the time they were one.
But wait a minute.
And they are straight compared to him.
I have one.
Yeah.
There's a group of people who are gayer than gay.
Yeah, I know. The trainees.
Yeah, they just get in to drag. They don't even bother with pants.
Right. I think Gay Rich would look really good as a girl.
So you're saying I'm the
You're the line.
You're the most gay. No, you're just like, like there's Orthodox Jews and like conservative Jews, and there's like
almost Christians.
Almost Christian Jews, which are Reform Jews, and then there's like Hasidim with the beards and the payas and the talis and the whole thing. You're a Hasidim of gay people.
Baseball players, and he's Mickey Mantle.
Right. You're Mickey Mantle of gays.
In other words, if you're more gay than you're wearing a dress.
Right. The only way you can be gayer. You're the 10 of gays.
Mickey Mantle's number.
Yeah, number 7. You can wear that. There you are. Super gay. Give him a cape. All right. Bye, Rich. Gay Rich first volunteering to cover the gay parade and then declining because of the pressure of morons. He can't take the pressure. All right, Gay Rich. Don't worry. No one cares.
He still wants to date.
Looks like he's got jelly in that buttock.
He always said he wasn't into that, too.
Finally admitting to some backdoor action.
But I said that to myself this weekend. I said, every time I see one of these gay porno movies that they show on,
it's all buttock stuff.
It's all buttock stuff, but nobody's into buttock.
Mr. Blackwell, listen, I'm not into that. Not into that.
Not in the dumper.
I was with Cary Grant. I was with Tyrone Power.
Randy.
Randolph Scott.
I was with these people. Did he say Randolph Scott?
Randolph Scott.
Randy.
And we never, ever got into that disgusting act. Even I know that's wrong.
And Mark Harris? No.
Yeah, Mark Harris. In other words, uber gay. He's like, I have had gay sex only oral. Never. I'd like to hook him to a lie detector. See if that's the truth.
Flamboyant, yes.
Never with a butt.
Rear entrance, no.
Yeah.
Like it was the furthest thing from his mouth.
Yeah. Well, how would that happen?
Outrageous that you could even think it.
I recognize that others do that, but I do not approve.
No.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment.